Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. Golden Bachelorette preview reveals total chaos on night 1. Bachelor Nation fans are ready for Joan Vasso's journey on the Golden Bachelorette. A sneak peek at the season reveals that night 1 was total chaos. Keep reading for more. Joan Vassos isn't looking to replace deceased husband. Joan Vassos left the first season of The Golden Bachelor because her family needed her. Jerry Turner went on to marry contestant Theresa Nist, but they split up just a few months later. The scandal dinged the franchise, but ABC went full steam ahead with the female-led spin-off, The Golden Bachelorette. Joan was given another chance at finding her second great love. Her first was her husband, John Vassos. They were married for over 30 years until he sadly passed away in 2021. In an early promo video for the spin-off, Joan Vassos gathered her family and let them know she wasn't trying to replace her deceased husband. "I'm not here to replace Dad, I just want our family to be whole again," she told them. She also revealed in a recent interview that an engagement at the end of the show wasn't her goal. She just wants someone to spend quality time with in her golden years. Golden Bachelorette preview reveals total chaos on night 1. Will the school administrator find love among her 24 suitors? Fans will have to tune in to watch, but Joan Vassos spilled to People magazine her thoughts going into the first elimination of the season. Several suitors will be going home just hours after meeting the Golden Bachelorette, but how does she decide without really knowing anyone? A new sneak peek of the first night at the Bachelor Mansion reveals her contestants letting their green flag fly. When one suitor, Jordan, invites Joan to play pickleball, many of the other men join in. Joan joked to the cameras that it was total chaos, but fans loved it. Fans excited to watch. There was speculation that viewers might not tune in to Joan's season after the disastrous Golden Bachelor and backlash over Jen Tran's recent Bachelorette season. But many Bachelor Nation fans shared their excitement for the Golden Bachelorette season on the show's official Instagram. Check out some of the comments. "What a fun and refreshing season, can't wait. Here for the bromances, pulls make mark the Golden Back. Looks like it'll be a fun season from this preview, and all of the guys seem great, can't wait for the journey to begin. That was so cute. This is going to be a really enjoyable experience." The night was supposed to be magical. A pristine mansion nestled in the hills, glittering under the soft glow of string lights and the first hints of twilight. The lawn was perfectly manicured, the red carpet rolled out, and champagne flutes sparkled in anticipation. Inside, a woman stood poised, ready to meet the men vying for her heart. But if the teasers were anything to go by, night 1 of the Golden Bachelorette would be anything but serene. This season was historic, not just for the fact that it was a golden edition of a long-standing reality show, but because for the first time, the hopeful Bachelorette wasn't in her 20s or 30s. She was seasoned by life, carrying with her decades of experience, triumphs, heartaches, and everything in between. At 61, Claire Davenport radiated elegance, confidence, and a kind of beauty that only deepened with age. She was here not for a fling, not to play games, but to find genuine love. The preview opened with Claire arriving at the mansion, stepping out of a sleek limousine in a stunning gold gown that shimmered with every step she took. A bouquet of roses awaited her, but it was the line of suitors, barely visible in the distance, that drew her attention. The camera zoomed in on her face as she took a deep breath. This was the moment she had been waiting for, but little did she know that it was about to descend into utter chaos. The first clue that things would go awry came with the introduction of the men. These weren't your typical contestants, and while they were all older, ranging from their 50s to mid-70s, they carried an energy that could easily rival the younger contestants from previous seasons. Whether it was pent-up excitement or nerves, they were all raring to make a lasting impression, and for some that meant doing whatever it took to stand out. The first man, Roger, was a silver-haired gentleman with the charm of a seasoned movie star. His smooth entrance involved a white stallion, a not-so-subtle nod to the fairy tales Claire loved. But as the horse took a misstep and Roger stumbled while trying to dismount, the moment turned from romantic to awkward in a heartbeat. Claire, ever the graceful woman, laughed it off, but it set the tone for the night. Then came Frank, a retired musician in his early 70s, who serenaded Claire with a guitar. The performance was heartfelt until he got carried away and broke into an enthusiastic dance that sent one of the mansion's decorative vases crashing to the floor. Again, Claire smiled, but behind the scenes, the crew was scrambling to restore order. But things took a more heated turn when two of the men, Robert and Dennis, both former CEOs, got into a bizarre confrontation over whose limo had pulled up first. As the preview flashed scenes of the argument escalating, it became clear that the competition was already taking a toll on these mature gentlemen. What started as playful ribbing soon escalated into a full-blown argument, with both men shouting about respect and manners, while the other suitors watched, bemused. Meanwhile, inside the mansion, the atmosphere wasn't much calmer. Claire, now sitting with a group of the men, found herself caught between differing opinions on everything from retirement plans to the best place to buy vacation homes. As each man tried to impress her with his wisdom and life experiences, the conversation turned into a chaotic debate. The producers captured Claire's expression, a mixture of amusement and mild bewilderment, as she tried to navigate the storm of opinions swirling around her. But the true moment of chaos came with a surprise twist, one that even the producers hadn't fully anticipated. As the night wore on, an uninvited guest arrived, Claire's former flame from her early 40s, who, after hearing about her participation on the show, decided to take matters into his own hands. Clad in a tuxedo and holding a single red rose, he stormed into the mansion, catching everyone, including Claire, off guard. The preview showed a brief clip of Claire, eyes wide with shock, as her ex declared, "I'm not letting you go again." Pandemonium ensued. The suitors were thrown into a frenzy, some standing protectively near Claire, while others tried to figure out who this mysterious man was. Tensions ran high as the men debated whether to kick the intruder out or let Claire handle it. One particularly fiery contestant, Hank, a retired firefighter, even rolled up his sleeves, ready to intervene physically. In the final moments of the preview, viewers were treated to flashes of what was to come, men pacing nervously, arguments intensifying, and Claire sitting alone on the mansion steps, visibly torn. The narrator's voice echoed over the images, teasing betrayals, shocking revelations, and the most dramatic rose ceremonies yet. The first night had turned into total chaos, but it was clear that this season of The Golden Bachelorette was going to be unlike anything the franchise had ever seen. Claire wasn't looking for youthful antics, but she may have gotten more excitement than she bargained for. As the credits rolled on the preview, fans were left buzzing. The promise of seasoned romance combined with the unpredictability of reality TV had set the stage for a thrilling ride. Could love really blossom amid the chaos? Only time would tell, but one thing was for certain: The Golden Bachelorette was just getting started.